Good afternoon. It's so good to be here with you on this very special occasion. My name is Ora Hirsch-Peskovitz, and I'm president of Oakland University. And welcome to the 2023 Spring Commencement Ceremony for the College of Arts and Sciences. Please remain standing and join us for the singing of the national anthem by Megan Dastick, a voice performance major from the School of Music, Theater, and Dance in the College of Arts and Sciences.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Megan, that was just beautiful. Thank you so much. You may all be seated. Well, graduates, congratulations. Today, you realize that your hard work, your perseverance, and your talent have led you to this moment of great accomplishment. And in this moment, we have the opportunity to honor you and to celebrate you and to celebrate your incredible successes and this moment of your graduation. But you know, you didn't reach this moment alone because your success is connected to many people. So I want you to just take one moment and look around this arena and see all the people who helped you get to this point in time. So stop a minute and look around. Recognize that this moment is a reminder that success is a team sport. Your family, your friends, your professors, your mentors have all played an important supporting role during your academic journey. And speaking on behalf of Oakland University, your community here, your success actually feels like our success too. And isn't that really the essence of family, of friendship, and of community? Because today, you become part of our history too, the history of our beloved university. Now, I think it's important for you to know that this is no ordinary graduation, because today is actually part of the 60th anniversary celebration of the commencement of the charter class of Oakland University. And like the graduating class of 1963, the graduates of 2023 are part of an enormously special tradition. And you are entering a world amid a whirlwind of cultural, social, and technological change. And like the Oakland University graduates of 6 decades ago, you too are part of a tradition of idealists, of dreamers, of doers, and of people who believe that education is an enlightening excursion that opens minds, that opens hearts, and that opens doors of opportunity. And while the world was a profoundly different place 60 years ago, the connectedness to the world of possibility and the need to care for one another is totally unchanged today. And so too is the dream that you, each one of you, can make a difference when you leave Oakland University. So yes, in just a short amount of time, you will have a college degree. But what is important to us is that you will use that degree to make a difference in the world. I want you to be an innovator. I want you to advocate for a more compassionate, a more equitable world. You know, in many ways, the global economy and the community that you will now enter has made the world a much smaller place. And while we may feel closer to one another in this global economy, we need to feel more connected too. So graduates, seeking opportunity in a global high-tech economy means that you must be prepared. And although you feel that your education may be ending now, commencement means that you are just commencing. You are just beginning, and you must be willing to learn continuously. And today, the most important ingredient of success isn't necessarily what you learned in your classrooms. It's the values that were handed down in your families, learned from your mentors, and ultimately reflected in your actions. So graduates, we want you to know that what you will do is what will be aligned with your heart, your mind, your values, and your actions. So lead by example, and by your example, show the world what Oakland University graduates do and what integrity looks like. Oakland University has provided you with a foundation, an educational base upon which to build your careers and a broader understanding of the world. Our hope is that because of your time here at Oakland, you will be inspired and you will become deeply curious about learning more about the great diversity of our great world. And as you now enter the next stage of your lives, we hope you will take with you the values that we cherish at Oakland, the values of integrity, respect, compassion, the values of inclusivity, collaboration, stewardship, the values of tolerance, curiosity, and creativity. You will need these values in the days ahead. After all, the future will be shaped by you, but you will need to be bold. You will need to be creative, and I want you to dream. I want you to dream big. Dream of a better future for others. Dream of a better future for yourselves. Dream of a better future for the world. And now it's my great pleasure to call upon our provost, Provost Britt Rios-Ellis, to begin our ceremony.
Thank you so much, President Peskovitz. So before we start the ceremony, we have a few logistical matters to address. A professional photographer is taking pictures of each and every graduate here today. Following the ceremony, there will be opportunities to take additional photos at the Elliott Tower, the Oakland Center Winter Garden, and fireside areas or other locations around our beautiful, beloved campus. For our ceremony to proceed in an orderly manner and to provide all members of the audience with as clear a view as possible, we ask family members and friends of graduates taking photos to please keep all the aisles clear. At this time, I have the honor of introducing the platform party. I ask that each rise and remain standing until all members have been introduced. I also ask the audience to withhold applause at this time until all have been recognized. So beginning in the second row to my right, Fabia Batistucci, Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Michael Wadsworth, Dean of Student Services. And to my left, Dawn Aubrey, Vice President, Strategic Enrollment Management. Dwayne Mezwa, Dean of the Oakland University William Beaumont School of Medicine. Polly Boroff-Jones, Dean of University Libraries. Continuing on my far right, Shay Bailey, our alumni speaker. Graham Harper, Dean of the Honors College. John Marjoram Lays, Dean of the School of Education and Human Services. Nivedita Mukherjee, Associate Provost of Faculty Affairs. Steve Waterfield, Director of Athletics, and Glenn McIntosh, our Senior Vice President of Student Affairs and Chief Diversity Officer. Continuing on my left, Ora Hirsch-Peskovitz, President. The Honorable Gretchen Whitmer, Governor of Michigan. Robert Shostak, Chair of the Oakland University Board of Trustees. Joe Jones, Vice Chair of the Oakland University Board of Trustees. Colleen Ochoa-Peters, Oakland University Board of Trustees. Amy Baines-Berselli, Associate Provost for Operations. Joseph Shively, Associate Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Elaine Carey, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. And on my far left, an interpreter from the Worldwide Interpreters will be translating today's ceremony in American Sign Language. So please join me at this time in also recognizing the student and faculty marshals, Host Marshals Jonathan Yates and Jacob Kayanus, College Marshal Chioning Su, and University Marshal Chris Kobus. So thank you all, and you may now be seated. And I now have the profound honor of inviting the chairman of the Oakland University Board of Trustees, Bobby Shostak, to the podium. Bobby?
Thank you. Thank you, Provost. In your 2.5 years as our Executive Vice President of Academic Affairs, it's been a privilege for me, and I know I speak for our trustees, and especially Vice Chair Joe Jones, for all of us to have you a part of this great university. And thank you to our President, Dr. Peskovitz, who upon your arrival launched a vision of excellence and setting the goal of making Oakland University the university of choice in Michigan, if not across the United States. You both have a great team, including this amazing and distinguished members of your cabinet and faculty, some of which are here with us today. I mention this because education is a serious undertaking by all who touch it, beginning with all of you students. Your commitment, along with your families, made today a reality. Governor, you too have made higher ed and Oakland University an important part of your Michigan agenda, and especially within the state's budgets. We want you to know how much it is appreciated by the extended OU family. Soon, here at OU, a new program will not only educate and train the next generation of healthcare workers in Michigan and beyond, but be a feeder for an economic engine in healthcare, making OU a Michigan leader in the field, something we know you, Governor, likewise is quite important. As you probably know, we have one of the best nursing programs in the country. We have an incredible medical school in partnership with the new Corewell Health Systems. Corewell is a result of the mega merger between West Michigan Spectrum and Southeast Michigan Beaumont Health System. This partnership has established a unique healthcare bridge, training young people across Michigan centered here at Oakland University. By us adding a deep curriculum in health sciences, OU is covering the huge need to have careers and well-paying jobs in health sciences based right here in Oakland County. Governor, only you know best from your perspective the advantages of this program being at the center of these two great communities in West Michigan and Southeast Michigan. The possibilities are endless for joint collaboration on so many levels. As a result, OU is at the center of the brain gain, not the brain drain from our state, by keeping our graduates in Michigan. OU meets the workforce needs of this state as a substantial number of these graduates remain in Michigan after graduation working with Michigan companies. Almost all of you will either get well-paying jobs in Michigan in your chosen fields or perhaps head on to grad school, which is incredible. 52% of our graduates leave here without education debt. Simply, OU's vision is to be directly responsive and fill the work needs of the state, and that's our common agenda with you, Governor. Graduates, you all sacrificed significantly to get here. You are now part of an elite group of men and women that joined the OU alum, I being one of them. 5 of our 8 trustees now on the OU board share the OU alum status. Another thank you to our governor, who's appointed and created and has built an OU DNA in this board of trustees. Graduates, today more than ever, the challenges of this world are daunting. More than ever, you need to be prepared in ways 45 years ago when I stood here, and yes, I know you could do the math, we navigated a world filled with the disruption of a post-Vietnam era, a Watergate crisis, and a lot of disenchantment. But even then was not like today and what you will face. Today, you not only deal with the awkwardness of the political discourse, but at an ultra-high speed, digitally driven, AI-injected ChatGPT society, all requiring that you function at the highest levels of speed, with limited time to reflect. Demands on you require responses now, as if you are already late and behind when you finally do respond. For all of us, it's inadequate time to think and reflect. My suggestion to you, since this is your hour, it's your time, it's your turn, it's up to all of you to grab the moment, be in the moment, make sure you live the moment. Don't let the moment own you. You own it. You insist it's your time to make your impact in your way. You were prepared for this. You are ready for it. Own it. Go for it. Make it happen, and go succeed, notwithstanding the noise and distractions. We all know you can. Congratulations on this very well-deserved accomplishment. We all wish you the best, and we hope you will keep your connection with OU fresh. Go Grizz!
Thank you so much, Chair Shostak. From time to time, an institution of higher education pauses in its affairs to take special recognition of individuals who have given unusual measure toward the betterment of mankind to their intellectual, cultural, aesthetic, social, and civic fabric, and who, in doing so, have touched the life of an institution in significant ways. And it is at this point in our ceremony that we will take such pause to honor such an individual. Just as the conferral of the doctoral degree is a university's recognition of the highest academic achievement, so also is the conferral of the doctorate honoris causa, a university's recognition of truly distinguished achievement beyond the classroom and the campus. Today, Oakland University is proud to posthumously confer the honorary degree. And now I invite the family of Dr. Michael Tracy to come to the stage. You could stand right here while I talk about your husband and father. Today, we honor the late Dr. Michael Tracy for his exemplary career in pediatric medicine that, among many other accomplishments, earned him wide recognition as the father of modern pediatric vitreoretinal surgery. Dr. Tracy developed and refined surgical techniques that have become the standard operating procedure worldwide for pediatric retinal surgery, and shared his knowledge with hundreds of pediatric retinal surgeons around the world. Remarkably, this enabled him and his colleagues to save the eyesight of thousands of infants who, prior to Dr. Tracy's interventions, would have had little or no hope of regaining sight due to severe eye disease. His scholarship includes more than 300 published articles, and he was honored with numerous awards, including the Laureate Recognition Award from the American Academy of Ophthalmology. Dr. Tracy's service to children and society extended still further as a result of having founded the nonprofit Pediatric Retinal Research Foundation, which works to support basic science and clinical research to eliminate retinopathy of prematurity and associated retinal diseases. By the way, as a pediatrician, I saw many of those cases, and I know how important your husband's and father's work was. Oakland University is proud to have partnered with Dr. Tracy, who played a central role in the success of our Eye Research Institute. And so for all of his achievements and contributions, we are proud to bestow upon the late Dr. Michael Tracy an additional doctorate, a Doctor of Science honoris causa. And therefore, it is with great honor and special privilege that Oakland University posthumously awards to Dr. Michael Tracy the honorary degree Doctor of Science. And I now request Provost Britt Rios-Ellis and Dean Elaine Carey come forward to assist with the investiture. You're going to hand him, yeah, and also. Congratulations. As Mrs. Tracy just said, we think that he's looking down on us here and taking great pride. It's customary for honorary degree recipients to speak upon investiture, and the Tracy family has requested that their close friend and a former colleague of Dr. Tracy's, Dr. Kim Drenser, speak on their behalf and on Dr. Tracy's behalf. And so please welcome Dr. Kim Drenser.
Good afternoon, and I'd like to say congratulations to all the new graduates. It's such an exciting milestone and one of many that you will achieve in your lifetime. My name is Kim Drenser, and I have the honor to recognize the accomplishments and the great giving that Dr. Michael Tracy brought to our world and to my world. I've had the pleasure of working with Dr. Tracy since 2002, actually, even before I came to Michigan, both as a trainee under him, a clinician, and a co-researcher. We've had a wonderful, wonderful journey, and he is very deserved of all of the accolades that he garners throughout his life. One of the things I think is interesting for young people graduating and getting started with their careers and their adventures is to understand that we don't always know what the path is that takes us there. Dr. Tracy didn't start his life wanting to be an eye doctor and doing surgeries. He actually wanted to be a professional football player and actually did play football for Michigan. So look where we end up. He went on to go to college and become an optometrist, where he realized that what he really wanted to do was understand the eye. Why does it get injured? Why can't it repair itself, and how do we heal it? Through that, he went through ophthalmology residency at UCLA and a fellowship at Duke. It is during that training period that he asked the question that so few were really asking, which is, why do premature babies go blind? What's the cause, and why can't we stop it? From that project, he went on to successfully not only understand the causes of premature blindness, but how to intervene, manage, and stop it from happening. That just launched his career in research, where he became active in basic science. He's been affiliated, as mentioned, with the Eye Research Institute for well over 30 years, and went on to establish the world's only pediatric retinal research laboratory right here on the Oakland campus. One of his greatest gifts is taking young people and their enthusiasm and their vision and teaching them how to channel it and do something positive. I wish he were here with us today. He would love this. I wish everybody here the best, and move forward with your journey as Dr. Tracy did with his. Thank you.
Thank you so much for those inspiring words, Dr. Drenser. And I also want to thank the family, Karen, Daniel, Steve, and Matthew, Dr. Tracy's sons. I know that you also take great pride in this honor today. We are so pleased that your husband and father was able to share his wisdom and his work with retinopathy of prematurity with the world. It's made such an enormous difference in the lives of so many. And now it's my great pleasure to invite Vice Chair of the Oakland University Board of Trustees, Trustee Joe Jones, to the podium.
Good afternoon. It is a privilege to introduce the next speaker, and that being my governor and also your governor, Governor Gretchen Whitmer. In these, let's give it up, shall we? I need you to know that in these very partisan times, Governor Whitmer has proven herself again and again as a leader, bridging partisan divides and working to get things done for the people of Michigan. She has shown the type of courage that is the hallmark of great leaders. Standing up for civil rights, policies that support working families, working to attract private investment and more and better jobs to Michigan, and showing her support and advocacy for higher education. She has been an especially great friend to Oakland University. You see, because of Governor Whitmer's leadership, Oakland University now receives more equitable state funding, which translates to making college more accessible and affordable to the students who attend OU. On behalf of the Oakland University community, thank you, Governor. I'm gonna give her a round of applause myself. In word and deed, Governor Whitmer has shown that K-12 and higher education are vital to making Michigan a state where access, equity, diversity, inclusion, and opportunity thrive. As Governor Whitmer has made the largest education investments in state history 4 years in a row, delivering the highest state per student funding ever, increasing on-campus mental health resources, and helping hire thousands more qualified teachers. In February, Governor Whitmer signed a bill into law to set aside federal resources to promote safe, healthy learning environments by investing in violence and bullying prevention. Additionally, the governor has expanded low or no-cost child care to 150,000 children and enrolled 35,000 4-year-olds in affordable, high-quality pre-K. Those of us in higher ed stand together in the belief that education and working for equity is the antidote for so many of the pressing issues of our times. If you would join me in showing your love and welcoming a leader who is working every day to make sure that education and equity are at the heart of the future for all Michiganders, please welcome Governor Gretchen Whitmer.
Thank you. Well, thank you. Is it okay if I adjust this a little bit? Okay. Thank you. Golden Grizzlies, I am honored to be here today at Oakland University College of Arts and Sciences for your commencement. Today you are graduating from a beacon of higher education in Michigan. OU has had a transformational impact on our state. It sets people up to start good-paying, in-demand careers right here in Michigan and helps envision a brighter future for yourselves and for your families. As recent graduates, you are joining an alumni network that's over 132,000 strong and over 90% living and working in the state of Michigan. You are entering the world as an educated, passionate young person, which is the most powerful thing you can be. I just found out yesterday, talking to my father, that my grandfather, Dr. Dana Whitmer, had a very close connection to this university. He served as special assistant to the university president from 1978 to 85, and also served on the university's foundation board. He was the superintendent of Pontiac schools, long invested in education here in Oakland County. And I'm sure you all know that OU used to be a part of Michigan State University, which I think technically makes us all classmates. You good with that? All right. It was kind of funny. No? All right. You're like, when's this degree? All right, I'll keep rolling. But I think that, as Dr. Peskovitz mentioned, today is a big day, and every one of you worked really hard to get here. None of us accomplishes anything alone, though. As Dr. Peskovitz said, we should take a little bit of time to thank the folks that helped you get here, your parents, your grandparents, your friends, your advisors, your professors, your counselors, people who believed in you when sometimes you weren't sure if you believed. They might cry today. They might insist on taking 1,000 pictures. They might even embarrass you with cowbells when you walk out across the stage. And they're going to take a lot of pictures. Be patient with them. Give them what they want, because this is a big day for them too. But we are all gathered here today to celebrate you and your accomplishment. As you look ahead, I bet a lot of you are asking yourselves big questions. There's probably a lot of, I don't know what I'm going to do next. A decent amount of, am I really going to be able to make a difference or be successful? And probably a little bit of, how will I make it? Well, guess what? You've got so many choices, and it sometimes might feel like you have too many choices, and you might make the wrong one. But here's a big secret. A lot of you probably know by now, but just in case, I want you to know this. Every one of us has those same anxieties. I've often had the same thoughts running through my head at several points in my own life. Between each big change, graduations, job changes, elections, becoming a parent, and like anyone else, I had a lot of questions. And guess what? So did your parents and grandparents, and your teachers. So did everyone who seems to have it all together. Every one of us has asked those questions. And I promise you, as you look back on your life, you'll see it all fits, it all makes sense. But that's the thing I want you to know, is that a story doesn't really make sense while you're living it. It makes sense when you look back on it. Your time here at Oakland University is an important chapter in your story. The things that you learned here will help you in your careers, and the memories that you made here are ones that you will cherish over the course of your lives. You'll miss the places, meeting up with your friends at the OC, devouring midnight breakfast at Vandy, playing pickup at the rec, and getting a quad workout at Hamlin Hall after climbing 7 flights of stairs because the elevators don't work. You know what I'm talking about. Grabbing family brunch on Sunday morning at Red Ox before half-off drinks Sunday night at Red Ox. The clock tower that's a foot higher than MSU's. And Dr. Peskovitz wants me to make sure to say, and Michigan's. And of course, Meadowbrook Hall and all the traditions, the walk, the murder mystery dinner, Christmas lights, and Meadowbrook Ball. You'll miss the people. President Peskovitz dancing up a storm at basketball games as everyone cheers their hearts out. The track and field team's monopoly on music selection at the dining hall. Jean Ann's tireless efforts to help your student organizations succeed. The rock climber who would traverse the side of Vandy. Dr. Harper's spunky spirit and southern drawl. He's Australian, so it works. It's south. Hardworking team at SPB who organized carnivals and concerts. I also want to take this moment to shout out all the OU graduates who I get to work with as part of my team. Mel and Shaquila, Samaya, and Emily over here. Maybe your paths will lead you to government. Oh, come on, stand up, ladies. All right. Maybe your paths will lead you to public service or government. Maybe your paths will lead you to be a governor. That's something I'd be happy to talk with you about when you're ready. And in addition to the places and the people, you'll miss Oakland University's peculiarities. Swifties of OU, a club that started off as satire, but whose reputation is now evermore. Oh, come on. Swifties, give me some love, Swifties. All right. The vicious geese around Bear Lake. I mean, what are they protecting? Could it be the big boy statue at the bottom of the lake? We'll never know, but you will always know to avoid stepping on the OU seal because it's bad luck, and rubbing the bear's belly just in case. But most of all, you will miss this community. This is a special university. It has a huge footprint, a sizable impact on our state, but it still feels close-knit. And that's what I want to talk to you about today, community. A community can be as small as your close friends or as big as a campus, but being a part of a group of people who look out for one another is vital to your social, your mental, your emotional well-being. It's what binds us together, and it's what makes us human. Unfortunately, we are seeing a lot of concerning trends nationwide. Over the last decade, we've seen a rise in anxiety, depression, especially among young people. We're also seeing an increase in loneliness across all ages, and that's a real paradox, right? We're nervous and worried all at the same time. We feel alone together. The causes of these increases vary. It could be social media, which can be used to bring people together and communicate, but it can also be really isolating. As we browse these platforms, it's easy to get lost in a sea of comparison. And you can always find someone who seems to have it all. And you can be held captive to an algorithm that's been curated to keep you online, scrolling endlessly and feeding your controversial negativity and divisive content. It's not looking out for your mental or social well-being. The other rise for this mental health these mental health challenge increases could also be because the world today seems more hostile to simple mistakes. More than ever, it seems that there are more ways to make mistakes and less room for grace. We too often assume the worst of each other instead of understanding that screwing up is human nature. Today, graduates, I have good news for you. There is no algorithm for real life. As you leave this campus and start working to open a business, your experiences will not be curated for you, regardless of what your path is. You'll see the good, you'll see the bad, and you'll see some ugly. You can't scroll past challenges or swipe away arguments or close tabs on failures. You'll have to make decisions about the kind of life that you want to live. You'll undoubtedly make some mistakes. We all do. But that's how you learn. If you find someone who says they've never done anything wrong, run. Run like hell, because that's just not real. Making mistakes helps us become more well-rounded, more interesting. It gives us perspective to improve our lives and the lives of those around us. And that's where community comes in. To navigate our complex, competitive world, you need a lot of people who have your back. You need a network of folks who understand you, who challenge you, who believe in you. You need a community. Just like you didn't get this degree alone, although you did most of the work, you can't expect to succeed alone. There's an old saying, if you want to go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, go together. In my own life, I've been blessed with an amazing family, good friends, colleagues, and mentors who have inspired and encouraged me. They picked me up when I was down, and they pushed me to do more than I thought I could do. I would not be standing here today as your governor without their love and support. When you look back on your life in 10, 30, or 50 years, you will think of people who helped you become your best self. Thank them along the way. Don't wait to tell the people you love how you care about them. But how do you build community? Well, what if you're moving to a new town? How do you make friends? How do you meet people? Let me put that question another way. How many of you have ever seen the show The Good Place? All right, some. God, you guys got to get on Netflix more. All right. It's a comedy. It's a comedy about a philosophy that I love. One of the concepts they frequently talk about in the show is, what do we owe one another? What responsibility do we have, if any, to our friends and family and neighbors and classmates or colleagues? I think you've learned a bit about the answer here at OU. We need each other far more than we realize. And as so many forces in our lives, technological, social, financial, try to tear us apart, our job as proud Michiganders is to come together and to be there for one another. Because love is a muscle. If you don't exercise it, it won't grow. My answer to what do we owe each other is each other. We need to show up. And amid rising mental health challenges and isolation and loneliness, the answer is community. We need each other more than ever. My advice to you today is simple. Be sincere. Build community. If your friend is playing an open mic, be the loudest person in the crowd of 5. If a relative needs help with a DIY home project, show up, even if you got the wrong screwdriver, and offer to help. If a colleague is having a bad day, take them for coffee and talk through it. And if a neighbor needs help moving a couch, roll up your sleeves. And if you see a baby at the grocery store, make a funny face. These ordinary acts can build a sense of community and connection. And building community is one of the most important things any of us will do in the course of our lifetime. Cheer for each other, be there for each other, hold each other. That's what we owe each other. It's been an honor to be here with all of you today as you embark on this next chapter of your lives. I see the tears in your parents' and families' eyes. They are so proud. Our beautiful state is home for most of you. But if you're from out of state and you've been studying here for a few years, I encourage you to stay a while, maybe forever. I know most Golden Grizzlies choose to make Michigan home, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. My goal as governor is to make sure that you can envision your future right here in Michigan and make sure that you have the resources and the rights and the support to start your family, build a business, create art, pursue your potential. I'm proud of the record of investments we've made in higher education to support OU and public universities and community colleges across Michigan. We also created the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, which lowers the cost of college by thousands for 4 out of 5 graduating high school seniors who are going to start college this fall. So younger siblings, if you're in the crowd, fill out that FAFSA and unlock thousands. And all you students, the younger kids always get it, right? Well, we'll cheer for them too. I'm proud of the work that we have done together, but I'm most proud by what I see as I go across our state and I look at young people who are going to make a difference in our communities, across our state, and around the nation. I thank you for giving me a little moment of your time today, and I wish you the most heartfelt congratulations. I hope you stay in Michigan. I hope there maybe is a future governor among you. But regardless, I'm cheering you on every step of the way. So to the class of 2023, congratulations.
Wow, that was so inspirational, and it was really great. Well, I hope you are all taking good notes and you are paying close attention to what the governor advised you. And I'm just wondering, are you spending your free time in Hamlin Hall? How'd you know all those things about Oakland?
I have eyes everywhere.
Yeah, you knew a lot of details for somebody who didn't go to school here. I think your staff that's sitting over there must have had, you have some spies, we know that, because you had a lot of information about us. Well, thank you so much, Governor Whitmer. It was a really inspirational talk, and I learned a lot from you, too. So thank you so much. Well, now it's my pleasure to invite Glenn McIntosh, our Senior Vice President for Student Affairs and Chief Diversity Officer, to present the University Awards.
Thank you, Madam President. My role here this afternoon is to give out 2 very coveted and special awards, and so I'll get right to it. It is my privilege to present the Undergraduate Distinguished Achievement Award. Established in 1986, the Undergraduate Distinguished Achievement Award recognizes extraordinary academic accomplishments beyond superior grades. A student's scholarly publication in the arts, sciences, or professional field, the creation or performance of an artistic work, or the construction of a device or instrument are representative criterion for this award. It gives me great pleasure to welcome back to the stage Undergraduate Distinguished Achievement Award recipient for 2023, Caitlin Snyder.
Welcome back.
Caitlin is a biology major from the College of Arts and Sciences. We honor you, Caitlin, on this occasion of being selected to receive the Undergraduate Distinguished Achievement Award. While pursuing your studies in biology, you distinguish yourself by being selected to participate in a highly competitive summer undergraduate research fellowship program. Dr. Randall Westrick provided you this opportunity after recognizing your sophisticated ability to grasp very difficult scientific concepts and formulate cogent questions and replies. In addition to excelling in challenging research that has required you to master numerous advanced scientific techniques, you have also been commended for collaborating with graduate students and contributing key data to their projects. The latter has earned you co-authorship credit on 2 abstracts and 3 manuscripts. Remarkably, you were recently lauded by numerous regional scholars for your presentation at the Gull Lake Hypertension meeting. You have also been invited to participate in the scientific planning and execution of the Midwest Platelet Conference. In sum, you have been described as distinguished and destined to make high-impact scientific discoveries throughout a stellar scientific career. We congratulate you on all of your exemplary work and for duly being selected to receive this year's Undergraduate Distinguished Achievement Award. For this accomplishment, we are very proud to honor you with the Undergraduate Distinguished Award for 2022-23. Congratulations, Caitlin. Congratulations again, Caitlin. It is now my pleasure to present the university's Human Relations Award. The Human Relations Award was instituted in 1977 through the efforts of the Wilson Award Committee. Its purpose is to recognize outstanding work and dedication toward the improvement of human relations on our campus. It gives me great pleasure to ask the 2023 recipient of the Human Relations Award, Carly Hammond, to come to the stage. Carly Hammond, you entered Oakland University as a student from Frankenmuth High School in Frankenmuth, Michigan, to pursue a major in history in the College of Arts and Sciences. We honor you, Carly, for achieving academic excellence by maintaining a 3.89 grade point average. Being as legislator for Oakland University Student Congress, for being a member of the Democratic Socialists of America chapter, a ballroom dance club, and by being recognized by your professors for your diligence and significant dedication to learning, and for serving as the organizing director for the Michigan branch of the American Federation of Labor and Congress of Industrial Organizations, where in your first month you organized 24 Great Lakes coffee workers to go on strike for union recognition in Detroit, Michigan. Carly, you dedicated yourself to serving the community by assisting the City of Flint residents in organizing and campaigning against Austrian measures and emergency management during the Flint water crisis. You led an effort to protest at the state capitol through the Water for Flint, Not Nestle campaign, thus helping to secure donations of 500,000 bottles of water for Flint residents for nearly 2 years. And for demonstrating the characteristics of responsible citizenship by developing and founding your own nonprofit organization, Saginaw Community Alliance for the People, CAP, an advocacy-inspired group committed to justice and equality for the residents of Saginaw, Michigan. Carly Rose Hammond, for your unwavering commitment to campus life at Oakland University, and for the quality of your leadership, you have been selected as the 2023 recipient of the Human Relations Award, given annually to a graduating senior who has made outstanding contribution to intergroup understanding and conflict resolution at Oakland University and globally. Carly, congratulations.
Congratulations to both of our awardees. Let's give them another round of applause. I now invite Associate Dean Joseph Shively to present the Meritorious Achievement Award and the Human Relations Award.
Good afternoon, everyone. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you, Dr. Peskovitz. While we have many extraordinary students in the College of Arts and Sciences, we do want to take time today to honor the college's Meritorious Achievement Award winner for this ceremony. Now, Caitlin Snyder, who Vice President McIntosh has also shared much about, is the winner of this award as well. But a couple of other things to notate about Caitlin. It is beyond the classroom where she has the very highest in achievement. That's where Caitlin shines. Now, for Oakland University undergraduates, one of the highlights is the opportunity to work alongside our extraordinary faculty. In the sciences, this typically involves doing research in a lab. Caitlin has made the most of this opportunity as reflected in the letters of nomination for our faculty. Just to share a few quotes from the letters. Caitlin is the leader of my lab. She recently gave a talk at the Gull Lake Hypertension meeting, a meeting with scientists from OU, the Universities of Toledo, Michigan, Wayne State, and Michigan State University. Her talk was university lauded by professors from these universities, including the conference organizers, senior scientists whom I worked with as an undergraduate myself. The faculty member goes on to say, since I know they refrain from liberally giving positive assessments, this is very high praise indeed. As Vice President McIntosh mentioned, Caitlin was invited last fall by conference organizers to participate in the scientific planning and execution of the Midwest Platelet Conference in Ann Arbor. This national conference has become key in the field. Caitlin was recruited to review abstracts submitted for this meeting in order to help determine which were suitable for oral and poster presentations. She also served as a judge for the conference. Engaging in these activities is extraordinary for an undergraduate scientist. This faculty member notes, for comparison, I was several years past my PhD studies before I was asked to participate in these types of high-level activities. This demonstrates enormous respect for Caitlin's ability as a scientist. Finally, what sets Caitlin apart is her drive and success as an independent researcher. Inherent in scientific research success is curiosity, creativity, and an ability to analyze and solve problems. Caitlin most certainly demonstrates these skills and furthermore is a mentor to others and a model for success in undergraduate research. Caitlin's next step is to pursue a PhD in pharmacology and toxicology at Michigan State University, continuing her work in thrombosis and hemostasis, studying new antiplatelet drug therapies. It is not at all difficult to imagine Caitlin, as an alumna of Oakland University, will go on to do many great things in our world. Please join me now in applauding the exceptional accomplishments of Caitlin Snyder and welcoming her to the podium. Caitlin.
Thank you, Dr. Shively. Good afternoon, friends, family, faculty, and fellow graduates. I would first like to start by wishing the class of 2023 a well-deserved congratulations. Commencement is defined as a time for celebration, but is also a time for moving forward. The last few years of hard work and determination have paid off in both respects. If your undergraduate experience was anything like mine, then it was not always an easy journey. Me standing here today was fueled by late nights in the lab and in the library, countless hours of frustration, and more than a few cans of Celsius to get me through a late night study session. But we made it, not by luck, but by our own perseverance and merit. If working in the lab the last few years has taught me anything, it's that things rarely ever work the first time you try them. Nearly every experiment I've ever run started first as a good idea, which turned into an item of discussion, then a well-researched plan, and finally, a failed first trial. Ask any scientist, and they will tell you, the first time you attempt a new experiment, regardless of how much time you spent planning, there's a chance that it will fail miserably. You might find that there's an issue in the logistical application of your idea, producing a result you didn't anticipate, or, even more frustrating, no result at all. Then, after many more failed attempts and maybe an existential crisis or two, when your idea finally works, it may yield data that is the opposite of what you were expecting, leading you in a completely different direction than your original hypothesis. And at the end of it all, when your protocol is solidified and the manuscript is submitted for publication, you sit back and reflect on how far you've come, knowing that all the work you've accomplished would not have been possible without that first attempt. As we are stepping into a new chapter of our lives, there are going to be a lot of failed first attempts. We will soon be forced to navigate unfamiliar situations, and no matter how much we research and prepare for them, things might not go as we plan. In the beginning of your journey, your first anything will probably not live up to your expectations. Your first workout, your first painting, your first draft, your first blueprint, your first prototype. But this is not due to a lack of competence. It is simply a lack of familiarity, the only solution to which is the experience you gain through trial and error. Despite the daunting feeling that often accompanies trying something new, I encourage you to take the first step. Your first attempt does not need to be perfect. It just needs to be an attempt, so that you have data to examine which will inspire new hypotheses and lead you in different directions in your life. Do not let your perfectionism hold you back from starting, but rather accept that you may encounter unexpected variables and trust that you have the skills to troubleshoot them. Have the courage to fail on the first try and the dedication and perseverance to continue working until you are happy with the result. Thank you.
Well, congratulations, both Caitlin and Carly, and all the best to both of you on your future endeavors. You're both so talented. Well, before we begin the conferral of degrees, I'd like to share some information with you about our graduating class. Throughout the undergraduate ceremonies that we have this semester, we have 2,136 students who are graduating. 39% are from the College of Arts and Sciences, and we have over 847 candidates who are eligible to participate in our two ceremonies that we have today. This is the second one. Within this ceremony, we have 380 students who are graduating, and this represents 17% of all of the undergraduates who are graduating this semester. 94% are from Michigan, 6% are international, 77% are from Oakland and Macomb counties. The average age is 24, the youngest graduate is 20, and the oldest is 46. And now I'd like to recognize the veterans who are graduating today. So if you're a veteran, I'd like to invite you to please stand. Thank you for your service, and you may be seated. Well, students, you've worked so very hard for many years for this college degree, and now the time has come. So I will call on Dean Carey to come forward to present the candidates for undergraduate degrees.
For the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Arts and Sciences, please rise, remain standing, and make some noise. This is your graduation day. Please stand up. President Peskovitz, in the name of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science.
Thank you, Dean Carey. Upon nomination of the faculty of Oakland University and by the authority of the state of Michigan, vested in the Board of Trustees and delegated to me, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science. Congratulations! Now you may be seated until the marshals direct you to rise one row at a time to come to the stage to receive individual recognition. And now I'd like to invite Dean Harper from the Honors College to come forward to acknowledge our graduates who are receiving honors.
Good afternoon. Are we having fun yet? Congratulations. Not many people tell you this, but did you know today you become time travelers? All those assignments, all those years, not many people tell you that today you gain a superpower, the ability to travel through time. One of our good friends tried to tell you. You know who I'm talking about? Your good friend, my good friend. I am, of course, talking about Lizzo. She tried to tell you, and you know the words, "Oh, I've been so down and under pressure, now turn up the music, let's celebrate. It's about time." Lizzo is right, it is about time. Today you create something that lasts forever. You will never again be a non-graduate. Today you become forever a graduate. Those charter class students, they battled great odds. So have you. In 1963, those graduates shared the stage with our founder, Matilda Wilson. So do you. Because you are her vision, each and every one of you. You are what our founder wanted to see. Just imagine that for one moment. This university was founded for exactly this day and for exactly who you are. You are time travelers. Because you will take today and you will make it into tomorrow. You will embrace that tomorrow and shape it and give it life. The future will be awesome because of you. Congratulations, time travelers. Turn up the music and celebrate. It is indeed your time. My specific job here this afternoon is to recognise students graduating with honours, and I'm thrilled to be able to do that. I do have to get you all to come up very close to the microphone before I start, though. Be very quiet and tell you that there is a higher percentage of honours graduates in this ceremony than any other, which makes you the best. Shh, don't tell anybody. Shh. So, the best. I would like to recognise those receiving departmental honours. They are wearing red cords. I would like to recognise those graduating today with university honours. They are wearing gold cords. Other cords and styles worn here today represent honour societies. Honour is a bond between ourselves and others, between something we each believe and the contribution we each and all can make to the world. Let's give a round of applause to those graduating with honours today. I'd now like to introduce you to a remarkable group of graduates who take us back to the very foundation of honours colleges in this country. This semester sees the highest achieving group of honours college graduates at Oakland University in the history of this great university. You'll see these students' names appear on the screen behind me. Almost half of these graduates are graduating today above a 3.9 grade point average. Yeah, almost half. Nearly 1/3 of them are graduating today above a 3.95 grade point average. Yep. And this commencement sees more 4.0 honours college graduates than in any other time in Oakland University's history. Honours college students are graduating today in every major and from every department. You can recognise these graduates by their distinctive Honours College medallions. Honours College graduates, please now rise and remain standing. Please stand. Honours College graduates. Yes. There are a lot of them. Each of these graduates has maintained a grade point average at the very highest level for their entire time here at Oakland University. In addition to their own field of study, each has undertaken the study of one or more foreign languages, and they have offered considerable service to the university and to the wider community. Those who are graduating today as presidential scholars have shown leadership in every field of human endeavour. You can recognise presidential scholar graduates by their additional medallions embossed with the university's seal. This is OU's official emblem and has indeed remained unchanged since our foundation. Each Honours College graduate has completed a world-class undergraduate project mentored by an outstanding member of Oakland University's faculty. All these students now stand today in the top 5% of graduates in the nation. These graduates embody amazing personal judgment and understanding. They build on the unique honours tradition here at Oakland. They have empowered others, and they are in every way exemplary time travellers. Please join me in recognising them one more time, please. Honours College graduates, you can now be seated. I now call upon the wonderful Dean Carey to come forward and address the candidates.
Thank you, Dean Harper. And again, a hearty congratulations to all the College of Arts and Sciences candidates who will be recognized by department. But now I would like to introduce some of the Arts and Sciences chairpersons or designees who are on the stage. I ask that the audience withhold applause until all have been recognized. So beginning on my far right, it is my pleasure to introduce Doug Wendell, Biological Sciences, Evan Trivedi, Chemistry, Environmental Science, and Biochemistry, Kuniko Nielsen, Linguistics and Liberal Studies, Anna Spagnuolo, Mathematics and Statistics, James Noss, History, Robert Anderson, English, and Tom DeSena, Communication, Journalism, and Public Relations. Please join me in acknowledging the chairs. Thank you. You may be seated. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Arts and Sciences, congratulations again. This is an important day for you and your family. And the College of Arts and Sciences is the heart and soul of Oakland University, and we are the foundation of all disciplines. So a couple of things just to keep in mind after Governor Whitmer's comments is these resonated with me. A few years ago, a vice president of a major banking system in the Midwest told me that everyone in the C-suite of the bank had a liberal arts background, a liberal arts undergraduate degree. He had taken a few accounting classes, but he did not have a business degree, and he asserted that his liberal arts degree led him to excel. Former physicists and math majors who began their professional lives as teachers told me that their broad education, not only in physics and math, but also in general education, allowed them to pivot to other industries. Their scientific and mathematical minds led them to establish businesses and to enter into finance. A former history major who is an FBI agent told us historians that his history training was essential in his career because of his ability to conduct research and problem solve. Or, as Governor Whitmer mentioned, you could be a liberal arts undergrad major and become governor, or you could become a member of OU's Board of Trustees, too. So, what have you gained over your time at Oakland, and why are so many industry leaders raving about a liberal arts education, which you have now acquired? And I'm going to give you just a couple main points. First, you can do anything because of your critical thinking skills that you have acquired. Graduates with strong liberal arts backgrounds have been hired faster into tech companies because they are creative and innovative thinkers. Moreover, we're chatty. We're communicative. While at OU, you probably did some things such as presenting work that maybe you weren't so prepared for. In fact, you might have done it about 5 hours before you had the presentation. That takes real courage, and you have conquered that fear. You had to write research papers on topics or themes perhaps you didn't know anything about when you initially started the class. You acquired research skills by working in labs, going to the library, using databases, accessing information, and thinking critically about the evidence that you gathered and synthesizing that information. And then you had to add to the body of knowledge through your scholarship. Over time, you have worked on complex formulas, experiments, and problems, whether in class, in a laboratory, in the field, or on an internship site. You have analyzed case studies, scholarly articles, poetry, art, and music. You are creative and you are innovative, thinking about the present as well as the past and the future. The other thing you've done is you've worked well in teams. And sometimes you may have preferred to go it alone, but you persevered working with your colleagues. And on those teams, you probably learned a lot from your peers and made a friend or two along the way. You've learned leadership. You've learned these through student organizations, through clubs, class projects, poster presentations, and performances. And that ability to be a leader as well as to be a team member is extremely important. Liberal arts majors hold many leadership positions, as we learned today, even in areas that may not seem that fits under a broad liberal arts education, but every field sits under liberal arts. So liberal arts majors, they run hospitals, financial and law firms, major labs, businesses, banks, fashion houses, art houses, and countless other areas. And many of us do go on to graduate school or professional school for advanced degrees. Even things that you thought maybe were simple, that weren't that important, such as meeting deadlines, talking to your professors, asking questions, organizing a study group, showing up to a department or student event, and being able to adapt to an array of projects and demands in the same semester. All of those are important to your future success. You are enthusiastic and curious. Your undergraduate major is a foundation that you have built. And now as you embark on new adventures, I encourage you to seek new ideas and experiences because they will help you achieve your dreams. And I know everyone is waiting for me to be quiet so we can get to the fun stuff. So be bold, be curious, and be proud of being a liberal arts majors. Congratulations. We will now present the degrees for the College of Arts and Sciences. Will the marshals please bring up the candidates one row at a time to receive their diplomas?
Good, how are you?
Done a great job as chair.
Oh, thanks.
It's a hard job.
Hey, can you ask you something on color? The guys are sitting there. The second go, is he in the chorus? Yeah. Okay. It's a long story. I was afraid they hadn't gotten passed out because I can't tell because I'm colorblind, so I can't see if they'll have one.
Caitlin Danielle Schneider.
Grace Nolan.
Zachariah Allen Murrell.
Huda
Erica
Ashraf.
Erica Alexis Law.
Carolina Martinez.
Sabrina Page Phillips.
Gabrielle Adelmasai.
Marina Tutag.
Victoria Jean Horn.
Ashlyn Smith.
Seema Rita Joseph.
Maxwell Lejinsky.
Caitlin Alexa Dennison.
Cassidy McClellan.
Slow it down for a minute. I got a backlog going on. Alexa Madiha Cacho.
Carter Bradley.
Adam Daniel Ahmed Ayub.
Autumn Christine Colombo.
Emma Page Pura.
Amanda Rose Weaver.
Anna Marie Giannakopoulos.
Melissa Angel Strong.
Hannah Aziz.
Jacob Lee Forrest.
Faith Marie Lillamoen.
Chase Keeney.
Gonna wait for the. Just wait for the back one. Joshua Thomas.
Andrew Bernsdorf.
Jonathan William Karn.
Samuel Smith.
Cole Anthony Tracy.
Jared Bacular.
Caesar Rami Abbas.
Nina Williams.
Kent Eugenio Jairo.
Maya Ford Graham.
We're just gonna hold on for a second.
Kayla Kemp.
Lutfi Aboshanab.
Nina Kindle.
Cinderella Vuksani.
Madison Ellington.
Samyukta Podel.
Alea Freeman.
Megan Samansky.
Alexander Hamilton.
Amanda Lamb.
Alexa Davis.
Samuel Joseph Angiewski.
Maria Gracia Soriano Slagle.
Okay. Good. Brahani Pahanyo Heredia.
Amanda Forrester.
Silas Motika.
Lauren Champagne.
Jacob Bashir.
Joseph Pappas.
Hamza Alam.
Marquise Brown.
Bashoy Gayed.
Diamond Latricia Lampkin Dockery.
Momin Alam.
Nina Perry.
Soha Osman.
Jamie Ann Starr. Joseph Cole Zarelli.
Melissa Moyesser Youssef.
Jessica Ann Orlando.
Rachel Nahyan Yim.
Olivia L. Giuliano.
Topanga Makowski.
Madison Nevea Lucido.
Samantha Rose Everett.
Lauren Marie Gregorio.
Sonia Todorovich.
Marco Christopher Iafredi.
Okay. Ariba Khan.
Michaela Michelle Nairi Gaston.
Do you want me to? Kayla Shanice Arder.
Emilia Rose Kabzubski.
Nathan Alexander Riggins.
Luana Arnott.
Lorena Licarali.
Miriam Muller.
Austin Michael Dunnigan. Okay. Hannah Jane Meyer.
Colin C. Smith.
Julie Alyssa Smith.
Lainey Jacqueline Soroli.
Oriol Paricio Sunier.
Giovanna Ilich.
Jacob Thomas Curran.
Rebecca Yee Pert.
Tucker Forrest Whitman.
Destiny Williams.
Caitlin Elise Horvath.
Jada Diane Samuels.
Scarlett Haddad.
Grace Catherine Lee.
Matthew Philip Griffin.
Sophie Grace Tekenton.
Eric Malik Bell.
Leticia Cesario Santos.
Fiona Reichstein.
Tori Lynn Coker.
Nicole Marie Kevinovsky.
Rose Elise Lal.
Dylan Singh here.
Eva Rose Hess.
Haya Candile.
Brandon J. Burrill.
Isabella Jane Limbert.
Bijan Sebas Steiger.
Ruth Joy Corbin.
Ethan Douglas Toko.
Helen Kalaj.
Daniel Damon Jaros.
Drake Alexander Hookhill.
Alexis Patton.
Keegan Michael Schultz Payne.
Lauren John A. Horton.
Eula Schmidt.
Kira Bruff.
Baritha Nariman Boda.
Danielle Lopez.
Rachel Marshall.
Abigail Mary Whitwer.
Rand Akwari.
Brandon Martinez.
Peyton James McGregor.
Brandon J.C. Elliott.
Tristan James Meissen.
Inika Amandala Yvonne Valtz.
Annabelle Shafu.
James Robert Pulowski.
Christina Heather Thomas.
Max Isola.
Lourdes Teresa Haddad.
Jaden Eric Savola.
Lorraine Asafi.
Brian Alexander Farstbelt.
Colwinder McDaniel.
Cameron Kanaki.
Deja Iman Nicole Brown.
Ryan Joseph Honrocky.
Wyeth Pallett.
Reese Jeffrey Wooten.
Garrett John Rutt.
Kyle P. Gray.
Riley Ann Kolakovich.
Christopher John Mojek.
Deja Simone Lavelle.
Brittany Laffoon.
Annie Pickett.
Condon Mohammed Salim Swari.
Justin McKillop.
Matthew Stiglman.
Jagjit Singh.
Ethan Roger Barrett.
Daniel Stomatovsky.
Lauren Cleveland. Hannah Elise Stoy.
Mariana Zaytuna.
Vivian Angelica Labadie.
Joanna Nakina Simon.
Isabel Marie Casas.
Devonna Bronson.
Olivia Karpinski. Andrea Michelle Kendall.
Sean Leffler.
Tabitha A. Hurst.
Ryan Anthony Yonner.
Catherine Uchuk.
Jonathan Webb.
Olivia R. Beaver.
Andrew Thomas Bolt.
Isabel Ann Kotwicki.
Christian Joseph Flannery.
Andrew Joseph Sweeter.
Jamie Marie Stanislavski.
Oh, yeah.
Sophia Maria Gianosa.
Victoria Petty.
Caitlin Wilson.
Victoria Smilnak.
Valance Novellis Washington.
You got this.
Zachary Christodula.
Nikki Constadina Carderas.
Ethan Burkhar.
Gavin Michael Ganfield.
Benjamin David Smith.
Morgan Rose Hawks.
Morgan Deal.
Sophia Elizabeth Williams.
Daniel David Bem.
Javier Federico Iriarte.
Jalal Alam.
Tyler Shao Johnston.
Anthony Seiko.
Alana Courtwright.
Hannah Michelle Merrow.
Meredith Ann Parks.
Gianna Maria Shashelski.
Isaiah Martin.
Shannon Tipton.
Isabella Anna Maria Catalano.
Allison Elizabeth Creek.
Ethan Michael Bednar's Reader.
Naomi Rose Delat.
Timothy Bernard Langmesser.
Allison K. Gardner.
Joelle Ferris.
Sierra Danielle Irwin.
Mary Elizabeth Lauritsen.
Derek Patrick Winkler.
Maria Garcia Puente.
Richard Patrick Metz.
Brandon Joshua Gordon.
Peter Andrew Gahan.
Rachel M. McKinney Ball. Jessica Nicole Brown.
Brenna Degner.
Corrine McCrae Catherine Madden.
Justin Matthew Kubert.
Tessa Alexandra Janish.
Madison Claire Miles.
Alexis Renee Farr.
Olivia Nicole Laconis.
Allison Paige Maxine Nicely.
Nicholas Michael Haddad.
Stephen Namir Cadis.
Andrew Christopher Romano.
Andrew Colin Robinson.
Kiara Nava.
Lindsay Danielle Garber.
Aaron Patrick Brady.
Kyle Charles Shimek.
Samantha Barrell.
Justin Andrew Waters.
Fatima Bahati.
Grace McKenna Carter.
Hala Kasawane.
Jacob Zachary Taylor.
Abir Abu Kamil.
Noah William Burkle.
Lauren Teresa Hirschfield.
William Clayton Lombard.
Samantha Chauvin.
Caroline Barbara Wickersham.
Ella Lynn McFarland.
Samuel Joseph Perrick.
Danielle M. Kruger.
Brendan Edward Russa.
Emily Marie Ward.
Evan Andrew Van Buskirk.
Wes Lee Barbadian.
Wiley J. Sutton.
Hallie Bashi.
Harry J. Kachadurian.
Mina Mary Azar. Kaylee Lukamuski.
Hannah Louisa Earhart.
Nadine Kasmika. Brendan James Wheeler.
Catherine Grace Wilson. Isabella Cardenas Javier. Claudia Jane Pilarski. Can I review? Can I review? You know math. You know math. No. Okay. Jacob Jeffrey Cornett.
My last name is Peel, like banana peel.
Peel. Thank you. Brandon Stephen Peel. Daniel Joseph Samet. Alexander Matthew Cobb. Seidel. Okay. Alexander Philip Seidel.
Vinnie Bills. Abby Jo Bullis. David Paywarski. Anthony Riachi. Syed Aftab. Luke David Lathrop the First.
Wow. Well, okay, well, will all of our graduates now please rise? It's a long-standing tradition that after receiving a post-secondary degree, the cap tassel is shifted from the right side of the cap to the left side of the cap. This signifies to everyone the completion of the degree. So, graduates, move your tassels! Ladies and gentlemen, family and friends, I present to you now the Spring 2023 graduates, and now give them again another round of well-deserved applause. You may all be seated. Now, as both the governor and I said, you didn't get here alone. So it's time now to recognize a group of individuals who played a very significant role in helping you to get to this important day. I would like to ask your faculty to please rise and be acknowledged. Thank you, faculty. Please give them a round of applause. You have amazing faculty. Thank you, faculty. Now, there are some other people who helped you get to this day and without whom you wouldn't even be here at all on the earth. So let's thank our family and friends for helping you to get here. Please rise for recognition. Family and friends, please rise. Thank you. Well, the official welcome of the Oakland University Alumni Association will now be extended to our new graduates by Shay Bailey from the College of Arts and Sciences, class of 2005. Shay is an award-winning beauty and consumer tech professional. After earning her bachelor's degree from Oakland University in 2005, she went on to build a 15-year career in corporate beauty with Lachey Cosmetics and Estee Lauder Corporations. In 2019, Shay started her beauty and brand development consultancy, Shay Be Beautiful, LLC. After a successful year supporting brands and creative service providers, Shay Be Beautiful expanded to launch its first consumer tech brand, My Beauty Kit, in 2020. And with the benefit and backing of TechTown Detroit, My Beauty Kit is on its way to becoming a global beauty tech sensation. Shay has been acknowledged for her work in the industry by several publications and online platforms. In addition to personal acknowledgement, her beauty work has been featured in Ebony, Essence, Black Enterprise, Jet Magazine, MTV, Who's Who, NFL halftime shows, and on film. Wow. Shay currently resides in Metro Detroit with her husband and her 3 daughters. We are just so proud of our alums. Please join me now in welcoming Shay Bailey to the podium to give our alumni message. Welcome, Shay.
Wow, thank you all. So, graduates, as we prepare to bring today to a close, I'd like to offer you my sincere congratulations. Receiving a college degree is a noteworthy achievement. This ceremony is an important milestone in your story. And from one alum to another, I hope that you take a moment today to appreciate all of the hard work that has you seated here today. I also hope that you remain connected to friends, classmates, faculty, staff, those you built relationships with during your time here at OU. One easy way to stay in touch is by connecting online via OU Alumni Association social media channels like LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram. There are more than 135,000 OU grads out there, and now they are your people. I hope that you find ways to remain engaged with your alma mater. There are hundreds of opportunities every year, including performances, games, lectures, workshops, other events and volunteer opportunities, both virtual and on campus. You may speak to a class, mentor a student, and or become an admissions ambassador. It's all valuable experience and good content to build your resume and your careers. It's popular nowadays to look at career paths in the context of rock climbing rather than ladder climbing. The thought is that ladders imply that there's one specific path for everyone, while rock climbing offers endless opportunities. Many alumni of the past were the latter generation. However, you all are graduating into a world of rock climbing. There is risk in that, there is uncertainty. However, I'm here to tell you there are incredible views. As you continue your journey, I hope that you stay connected to your OU story, to the experiences that shaped your education and your character, to the people you met here, and to all of the Golden Grizzlies around the world who are ready and waiting to welcome you into the OU alumni family. Congratulations.
Thank you, Shay. The Oakland University Fight Song was established in 1999 and was written by one of our own faculty members, Professor Michael Mitchell, from the School of Music, Theater, and Dance in the College of Arts and Sciences. Please join us now in singing the school fight song, led by Dean John Marjoram Blaze.
Okay, Oakland University graduates, it's time to leave those seats, get on your feet, and fight, fight, fight for your Golden Grizzlies! The music, please. There it is. Fight, fight, fight for Oakland. Fight the whole game long. Fight, fight, fight for Oakland. Keep the Grizzlies strong while the battle rages and the game's not done. We'll fight for glory till the game is won. Go Black! Go Gold! Go fight! Fight, fight, fight for Oakland. Fight the whole game long. Fight, fight, fight for Oakland. Keep the Grizzlies strong. When the game is over and the story's told, oh, you will claim victory. We're the black and gold. Oh, you! Go you!
Thank you so much, John. As indicated in your program, the final part of this ceremony is the valediction. So I now invite Joe Jones, Vice Chair of the Oakland University Board of Trustees, to deliver the valediction today. Joe? Oh, you can be seated too.
Please be seated, please. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, what a wonderful ceremony. I want to once again say congratulations to the graduates and their families. If you would, please join me in giving them another round of applause. As indicated in your program, the final part of this ceremony is the valediction. Valediction traditionally constitutes a brief charge to the graduates. As graduates of this great institution, you are the best ambassadors of Oakland University in the community and the world at large. Please remember, wherever you go, the university goes with you. A diploma or a degree is not a completion of your intellectual journey, but it signifies a major step in your search for truth and the ability to deal with whatever life and circumstances offer you. The graduates of today face new and different challenges. Your Oakland education will empower you to best deal with cyclic and ever-changing economic and political realities in this global society. We ask that you work and compete in an ethical and humane manner. You promote and champion talent, gender, and socioeconomic diversity, keeping your sense of fairness as a guide in your decision-making. Graduates, you are destined to be leaders in your communities. You have the capacity to heal the sick and lift and serve the disadvantaged. And as beneficiaries of a generous nation and free society, you are unofficial agents of goodwill and peace. We believe as you use your Oakland education to engage in scientific and social, economic, or political discoveries, your actions will be directed by a sense of integrity and sensitivity to the needs of others. We are proud of your accomplishments and wish you the best in all you hope and desire in your professional and personal lives. With extreme pleasure, and on behalf of this great institution, I welcome you into the Oakland University Fellowship. Congratulations and peace.
Thank you, Joe. So this concludes our program, but before we depart, I wish to thank once again the Platform Party and the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences for their participation in today's ceremony. I would also like to thank our musical artists, the Cabar Fay Pipes and Drums Band, for the music played today. A word of thanks is also due to the numerous departments, staff, and other individuals who've worked many hours to make this occasion a success, and also a special thank you to the worldwide interpreters for signing today's ceremony. I also, even though she's not here, want to take the time to thank the governor, because I think you are the only graduating class in the state of Michigan this year to have the governor present. So let's give her a hand too. So, the Platform Party will leave first, followed by the faculty, then the graduates, and finally family and friends. The graduates will be walking to the Elliott Tower, so please meet your graduate outside. So thanks everyone. Congratulations to the class of 2023. Will everyone please rise for the recessional?
Oh, she just